Topuria vacates and sets his sights on 155. Volk and Mullet Boy are booked for the featherweight strap. And JDM gets a surprise title shot against... can't remember his name. All that and more on tonight's episode. This is Fighting Tonight. Welcome back to Fighting Tonight. I'm your host, teeballpaul. And Dana White blessed us with a 7-course meal for the ages last night in a rather low energy Instagram live. The president laid out all the important fights for the spring season. Let's talk about them. First, we have Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. This will main event UFC 314, and it'll be for the vacant, yes, vacant featherweight strap. We've been hearing rumors for a while now, but it looks like Ilia is done with featherweight. He'll tell you it's the weight cut. He'll tell you he's accomplished everything at 45. But it's about the money. Ilia wants a massive fight with Islam Makhachev, and he's willing to vacate his belt to get it. The machismo. But this match we have here, Volk versus Lopez, isn't a bad consolation prize at all. Volk put out an announcement video on his YouTube. You could tell he was a little bummed that he wasn't fighting Ilia.
What's happening with Ilia? Is he having a break? Is he moving up?
But he's been sober for 14 weeks. He looks to be in tremendous shape. I don't know how you could be sober when Craig Jones is nearby. But either way, Miami has a worthy main event on their hands, I'd say. Also on that card, in the co-main event, is Paddy Pimblett versus Michael Chandler. Bowl cut versus faux hawk. Which out-of-style hairdo will reign supreme? I shouldn't be talking, I pretty much have a bowl cut. But in all seriousness, this is excellent matchmaking. Chandler couldn't get the big McGregor fight, so who's the next biggest European star in the division? Paddy Pimblett. Meanwhile, this matchup is right up Paddy's alley. Another aging veteran that he could build his name off of. Also, the featured fight will be Yair Rodriguez returning against the debuting Patricio Pitbull Freire. The former Bellator champion has gotten out of his PFL contract and looks to make some noise in the featherweight division. But hurry up, Pitbull. You're 37 years old. That's 185 in dog years. Ooh, and another fight to watch out for on this stacked UFC 314 Miami card is Jeff Neal versus Carlos Praetis. This one has striker versus striker, fight of the night vibes written all over it. Or Praetis could just smoke Jeff Neal. Probably won't be the only thing he smokes that day. Now, a few weeks before the Miami card, we also learned that the London Fight Night underwent a change. Leon Edwards will no longer be facing JDM, he'll now be facing Sean Brady. I know Leon has underrated wrestling, but to me, this is a classic striker versus grappler matchup. Big step up for Brady though, this will be his first main event in an arena. I think that's cool, he should get a tattoo to commemorate it. Although there's not much room left on his body other than his face. Yeah, give me an O2 right on the forehead. Hopping over to UFC 315 over in Montreal, and that's where we'll find JDM. The Australian has been booked against, I remember his name now, Belal Muhammad for the welterweight title. Dana said they tried to make Shavkat versus Belal, but the Nomad was injured. As far as this fight goes, I'm no mad about it. Let's see if Belal could break the 35 and up curse again. And finally, also on the UFC 315 card, is an amazing flyweight title fight between Manon Fiorot, one of the most deserving #1 contenders in the entire sport, taking on the pound-for-pound female queen, Valentina Shevchenko. Lots to be excited about this spring. Let me know which fight you're looking forward to the most in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on everything combat sports related. If you liked my yapping, you can follow me on Instagram at teeballpaul. What can I say? Can't wait for these fights, guys. Signing off from SoCal.